Remy's place. But first,
making your way into LCS takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries, watching YouTube a lot. Saturday at Remy's place. Sometimes you wanna go hang out and banter at Remy's place. Come in and jump on lives today. You wanna be where you can see our grails are all the same. You wanna banter at Remy's place. You wanna go where people know we don't all collect the same. You wanna go hang out at Remy's place.
what's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with the Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio. I hope everybody is doing well out there. It's Saturday. Figure it's time for a banter. I'm not sure how long this one's going to go out. I actually currently have nobody on the panel. It's just me, just your boy. I sent it out to a few IG chats. If you're interested in joining, hit me up, and we will see what we've got going on here. Just invite himself in. What's going on, sir? How you doing?
You give me the keys, I'll let myself in. You got top shelf liquor there.
Absolutely, absolutely. How are you doing today?
I was surprised to see you go live.
Yeah. I'm surprised myself. I had a 12-year-old birthday party to host today, and it was exhausting. I'm not sure how long.
Oh,
the
so you
banter
hosted
will go,
CJ's birthday party?
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
Absolutely. Let's see who we've got here. Let's gracious sir. How you doing? Shop, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hey, Dr. Von Hoot. Hello. I have no control here. Here we go. Hey, look, it's you.
It's that guy.
How you doing, Chris? Hey, Hulkster, what's going on, brother? Yeah, again, if anybody's interested in joining, just hit me up on IG. I can get you that link. Again, I don't know what we're going to be getting into. I don't know how long we're going to be going, but we are going to try. If I start passing out, falling asleep, Rob,
Well, then we'll just
you sound the alarm and just say, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, because I was actually just about getting ready to think maybe I should cook dinner. But
well, sir, you can certainly do that. I've got something I can show here. I've got, I don't know, some good artwork I can show off here.
It'll take a while.
I got you. What were you planning on getting together tonight?
I think we are going to try making pizzas, but we were going to try doing a chicken pizza crust.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Instead of so it's no carb.
It's all right. I'll just invite myself.
That's right. I'll let you in.
I was literally looking at StreamYard at about 2 minutes to 1, and I'm like, should I just start one anyway and see what happens? And I'm like, no, it is not mine. I won't do it. And then I got a notification going live, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I told Angel, I was like, I'm gonna head into the studio real quick. She's like, really? I was like, look, I could either sneak into this or not. I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna go, but I gotta start one. So I appreciate you fellas joining, though.
See, there it goes. It's just going to be.
Nope.
It's going to be a hangout, man.
Nope.
What's going on? How you doing?
I think I'm overwearing this shirt. I've been using it on all my fucking videos.
Dude, I hate when I'm recording a bunch of videos all in one day, and I feel like I kind of keep changing tops.
Yeah. I think that's my next thing. I think I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of different Hulk shirts and then just wear a different Hulk shirt each episode.
Or just buy like 20 of the same one. Like, no,
you can do one of these deals.
Yeah, I actually, whether anybody picked up on it or not, I actually made because I have so many comic book t-shirts, it's not funny. that I tried to any pre-recorded, I made sure that I had a different T-shirt on for every single video.
That's what I
But
want to do.
I may have lapsed on that possibly.
I just try not to have them go back to back with the same one. Especially if I'm recording them in the same day. Then I'm like, okay, I've got this one on. Now let me put a sweatshirt on over this one. Let me change the sweatshirt to this sweatshirt.
I might just did it as a goof to see if
Keep the
anybody actually
magic.
picked up on it. But nobody really did.
The reality is you could wear the same. You could record 7 all in one day, play them back to back and stuff, and I don't think anybody would really notice. Hey, that guy wearing the same shirt over and over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
What does it say here? Usually people do. Yeah. No, the cauliflower was a big thing for a while as a no carb pizza crust, but lately, and I don't care for them. But lately, I've come across some recipes where they're talking about using like canned chicken and drying it out and then using it with some stuff that it's supposed to be much better. So my wife and I figured we'd give it a try.
We just have the normal crust or the cheesy crust.
Normally I would too, but the whole thing with diabetes is, that spikes the crap out of my blood sugar. And trying, as I'm taking my blood sugar reading, trying to be good. Plus, the upside benefit is because I'm eating lower carbs and everything else, I've actually been losing some weight. Not a lot, but I've lost some, which is also good. Then I can be not such a fat man with a fat stack of comics.
Rob's thin stacks of comics doesn't.
I'm never gonna get thin. That's just never gonna happen.
It's gonna be weight appropriate, Rob.
Well, no, not even that. At least my doctor even says, no, you're never getting anywhere near the BMI. That's just ridiculous. Your shoulders tell me that. But I'd be happy to be, to the point where I can bend over to tie shoes or trim your own toenails.
That's why they do. That's why they did Velcro or slip-ons.
Oh no, that's why I got snap. Oh yeah, I got step-ins, but don't worry about that. I got all the fat man tools. What are you talking about?
I lost weight just by cutting my meals just to 2 meals a day. That's it. I don't eat breakfast. I eat lunch and dinner.
Well, I eat lots of small things throughout the day typically. Try to space it, but DVH has got it. That's why he wears just the one shirt. Yeah, we wear the same outfit for all your things as a special occasion. So yeah, it does make shooting videos back to back actually I would expect that you shoot them back to back since you're getting into all the makeup. I would once you're taking the time, it's a waste to do just one video.
I'd be like recording like a month's worth of videos for all the effort he puts in to get into his
right.
Yeah, like right next to me, I need to do a video for this right here. This big box.
What's up, Trev? How you doing?
Hey, Trev.
Well, I'll get.
Hey, Simon, I got a question. Have you ever heard a train horn in real life?
Oh, yes. Train horn with an H. Okay, for a second I thought you said train porn, and I was like, "Whoa, hello."
we actually have there's a train that's actually not too far from here. It's purely designed as it's an old school like steam engine type train that's purely designed as a tourist attraction because it goes through like the mountain ranges and stuff like that, and you can actually sort of sit on. It's got bars instead of windows, so you can actually sit on the ledge, dangle your legs out.
So it's a prison train, so you feel at home. Got it.
And
I was thinking more the hobo with the stick and the sack.
It's all box cars. The train doesn't actually stop. You have to run alongside to hop in.
Yeah, it's just...
not quite that. But yeah, it's that's a real old because we've obviously got just normal trains.
And then they've got land trains though, Remy, that we don't have here.
Yeah, because we've got a lot of public transport around.
Yeah, but you guys got land trains, right? Is that what you guys call them? They don't call them that, probably.
Just call it trains.
No, it's not really a train.
Public transport. We call it.
The tractor trailers when they're pulling like 5 or 6 trailers behind them.
Like a convoy? No.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, you're talking about like B doubles and stuff like that. Like you mean like actual like trucks, but it's got
tractor trailers like Peterbilt's or something. But you know like Optimus Prime, but instead of just pulling one trailer, pulling like
it has multiples.
Yeah, having like 4, 5, 6.
There is a show. I don't know whether you guys get it out there. It's called Outback Truckers.
Yeah, we get that.
Megatron must be stopped.
You had to.
Well, I went with Optimus Prime because I was like, well, Jesus Christ, I don't know what we're called. I don't know what we're all speaking the same language, but we're obviously speaking a different language here. What are we talking about? Tractor trailer. I mean, it's.
I just call that we call them like B doubles and stuff like that because it's technically like you got a big ass truck, and if it's got a second big ass, trailer thing or whatever like that, then it's a B double. So.
Right, because I know out in the Outback, they get like multiple.
Yeah, they quite. What's the word they use? Yeah, they actually. Like, I see where you're going with the train thing. They like sort of like an Outback train. They call it. Or
Outback train. I've heard them referred to as land trains. Is what.
Are you talking about a Subaru?
No, not a. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and never mind. Forget this. Let's just call it the bedroom train, and we'll all line up in single file line. Take our turns.
I thought we were talking about Subarus.
Speaking of which, hey, Mark, may I have an Incredible Hulk, please?
That's the Japanese cousin of the kangaroo.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Subaru?
Mm-hmm. It's the Outback.
Yeah.
Good for rally driving.
Well, not all of them. You wouldn't want to rally drive mine.
Do people drive Mad Max cars in Australia? No, there is. There's I think there's the original one that was used.
Yeah, it was the Maverick.
In the first movie, that's in a museum type thing in New South Wales. But there's a few, but there's no actual. You don't see those cars. Yeah, just driving.
What was that thing again? This thing.
This thing.
You know what I'm talking about? The building.
The building? I haven't watched. Is this from Mad Max? I haven't watched Mad Max in a long time.
No. It's in Australia. It's this.
You're talking about the Sydney Opera House?
Yeah, Sydney. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? Doesn't it catch wind?
Are you playing Pictionary?
Sails?
Yeah, because it looks like a bunch of sails, but
yeah.
Y'all get your utes, though, right?
I thought that was a generator or something.
You go cruising the strip in your utes.
Well done. I'm surprised. A lot of people, when we say ute, they're like, what the hell's a ute?
Yeah, a ute. Started at Ford back in the day. It was a gentleman who wanted to haul his pigs for market. So Ford developed a ute.
We just call out here. We just had El Caminos and Rancheros.
Yeah,
and then Subaru later on had the Brat, but
the Brat, and then later they had the Baja.
I guess technically the first version of the Honda Ridgeline I think was technically on a car chassis, even though it looked more pickup truck. But the true Utes look like a car up. It's the mullet of cars. I mean, it's the sedan up front with the freaking pickup truck in the back.
They actually got to a point about probably 15 years ago where it literally looks like a sports car with like the tray. Like they even have a spoiler on the back of the ute part, and it's like,
what's the point?
Stupid or what? Like they're designed for tradespeople to like lug tools and materials and stuff. That was the whole idea of it. What the hell are you putting a spoiler on the back of it and making it out of like carbon fiber and stuff that's going to break easy? Well, what's the point? And putting in like a 5.8 liter V8 in there or something.
I think the real question is, why wouldn't you do that? Because that sounds like
the real question is why don't you guys just go full American and get like a freaking Ford Raptor or something that just really is going to go.
It's surprising because we've never really had much of an influx of like the big, like what we call a yank tank,
Right.
like a big truck, like your Rams and and all that sort of stuff.
Our full-size
But there
pickup
has
trucks.
there's been a bit more of an influx in the last probably decade of that because a lot of because we used to make a lot of our Holdens and Fords and a few
Right.
others here, and now all that's gone offshore or cut altogether. So now they're going to Europe, they're going to the States, and all that sort of stuff. So you're seeing a lot of these, like Rams and Chevys and all this.
Is
sort of
there a
stuff.
lot of diesel out there? Like I know in Europe,
lot more
there's like
cars
always
and-
diesel options. I didn't know if Australia had that too.
Well, the van I drive for work is a diesel. But yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, most service stations, servos, if you like to call them. Sorry,
You
gas
said enough.
stations.
I don't think there's any diesel van. USS. Do we have a diesel van?
Yeah, we do. No, they're
We
like
do.
Yeah, you can get like you can get like the Mercedes, and some of those. Now there's the newer type of van, the skinny, tall body service vans and whatnot.
Yeah, it looked like they can tip them over
Oh,
real easy.
you're talking. Yeah, the one that you can like stand in. What's that called?
Yeah. I
A
mean,
Roachmobile, I don't know.
most over.
I know what you're talking about. Like Mercedes makes it. I think
Yeah.
Nissan has one.
Yeah.
And they're super tall. They look like they're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They handle the wind.
They're actually pretty nice on the inside, but
yeah, come on.
Yeah, I'm sure that actually you could probably find. I bet you
there
some of
you
those
go.
now, like
Sprinter
some of the
vans.
I bet you, yeah, Sprinter vans. There you go. I bet you some of those Rec Tech ones and stuff probably diesel too.
Maybe. I just know there's like I know Europe. There's like always diesel options. Like they're really
Yeah.
big about the diesel option. Like
Yeah.
we'll have like whatever it is. They'll just have something, and then Europe's like, nah, we got 4 different diesel options, and then we've got this petro option over here. So I didn't know if that was an Australian thing as well.
No.
They don't need the high horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like diesel over here was always used more for like your big trucks and things like that, obviously. And now it's sort of gone to because it was always cheaper than your standard fuel. But now it's sort of like it's either sort of around the same or a little bit more, a little bit less, sort of obviously because of the economy at the moment, the gas prices and sort of things. But it was used as a cheaper option for a while.
The one that blew me away the
Our
other
diesel's
day.
always been more.
Yeah, well, diesel used to be cheaper, but it's been more lately. And then like around here, the one that blew me away the other day was like, man, remember when Remy, when flex fuel was a big deal around here? You know, Ford was going. There's a gas station not far from me that sells the flex fuel, and it's like that shit's like $2 a gallon cheaper than the freaking regular stuff. I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, we have it. So
is that like the lower octane version of the normal unleaded?
Now the flex fuel's got a higher ethanol content, so
because we got one that's called like E10, where it's sort of like your cheaper version.
This is made from like corn and shit instead of dead dinosaurs.
Yeah, on our at Sheets they have flex fuel, and then they have a what's it called? I don't know. They've got 2 other options. They've got the normal 3, then they have the yellow one and the blue one. I don't know. But anyways, they're both alternative options of those, and they are less than the standard.
You might have depending on where your service stations are. I mean, what you typically would have here is there are hydrogen vehicles because some of the vehicles out there run on that.
Flux capacitors?
No, not flux. There's like Toyota had one car that was a hydrogen car that was running around, and there's a few others that you'd have. And of course, you have CNG cars, but those wouldn't fill up your normal petrol station. Those usually go elsewhere.
Yeah, we have people doing that as well.
Just the ethanol, man, doesn't make the gas last very long.
The nutsack engines.
Sorry, what was that? Ethanol?
Ethanol doesn't make the gas last very long. Well, before
No,
we
it
had
doesn't have the same
ethanol,
fuel economy, but I mean,
yeah, you gotta throw in one of those. What do you call them? Those fuel additives to make it last longer and all that.
Yeah.
If you don't drive often, anyway.
I don't anyway. So that's a tank of gas in my car lasts a month and a half because I mean I drive once a week to the comic book shop and that's about it. Now I'm going like once a week to comic book shop and then like I have to go to work. I actually have to go into the office like once or twice a month now.
Yeah,
but
what music you got going over there, Remy?
Nothing.
It's all in his head.
Ethanol is
all right. So we have flex fuel and unleaded 88.
Oh, okay.
That's the blue one.
So that's the cheap nasty one.
So wait a second. You said you had the 3 regular ones. So wait a second.
87, 89, 93.
And then you have another 88.
Unleaded 88 and then flex fuel. And the unleaded 88 has, I think that one, I'm trying to read it up, but I think that has a certain amount of mix in it where, because it says to only use that on like
California
vehicles
03
from the
and
80s?
newer vehicles. And then the flex fuel you can only use on flex fuel or something like that. Like they have little warnings on them.
Interesting. I don't know this unleaded 88, but maybe it's California's gas. Our special mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our cheap one is I think the standard's 93, the cheap one's 91, and like the premium's like 95 or 96 or something like that.
Come on. There we go. Look, this is what it looks like. Oh, damn it. Hold on. I'll pull it up.
You do it, buddy. Now, we go down to 87 octane here. That's our low end. But that doesn't matter.
Throw some kerosene in the mix. Why not?
Yeah, the EP hands out, gas over. Holy.
Okay.
87, 88. What is this weird?
Oh, okay. After you finish with that, Google Holden Maloo, MALOO.
Oh, see, it doesn't say it on there, but it like on the pump above it or something, or usually it'll say like only use on vehicles like newer than 2004 or something like it's like certain years or something.
Well, maybe if you zoom in, I don't know.
I like your gas prices though. They get twice as much gas.
Yeah, the gas ain't too bad around here.
I'll come out to where you're at, get gas, come back home. I'm sure it'll pay off.
Right.
I think those are super old prices, anyways. But yeah, it's not. You win. I know. I understand that.
Yeah.
We win. Actually, we win. How about that?
California, most expensive gas in the country, practically, other than maybe Hawaii.
No. Actually, you know what? Virginia's whips our ass every time. Like every time I drive into Virginia, I'm like, I gotta fill up, man. This is ridiculous. Like there's like a 40 cents difference between them and us.
What's your gas price right now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention. I live my life $5 at a time, sir. I don't know how much it gets me, but that's how much I put in.
I joke. We were so hilarious when we went to our cruise to this last year. My parents were with us, and we were in Canada, and we all walked to Tim Hortons, and walked by this gas station, and my dad's like, "Oh my God, look how cheap their gas is! This is ridiculous!" And I had to remind him. I said, first of all, that's Canadian dollars. Second, that's liters, not gallons." He's like, "Oh yeah." That is the Tylox of vehicles right there, brother.
Yeah, so that's what we call like a
the
Ute.
Yeah.
That's the Holden one that most people, and these things are not like brand new. You're looking at like $70,000 to $80,000.
Yes,
for a tradesman to try and buy. So I can't see any there with the spoilers, but there are some around.
Yeah, I've
$4
seen those.
and
They somebody had imported a couple of them. I know there. I remember seeing it in the magazine. They're like, yeah, we got one over here.
Oh, no, like, don't get me wrong, like, they go like a bat out of hell, but it's like, it's not, that's not the point of it. It's supposed to be designed as a tradesperson's vehicle, not a
No, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
not a sports car. Some of the older ones, but
Yeah, and then of course what's worse is they're like rear-wheel drive. So just like so then they get them a sports car with a rear-wheel drive that's got zero weight over the back wheels, and when they go around a corner, it's slip and slide. Come on, it's a long wet ride. There you go. There's
yeah,
that white one's got the spoiler on it. They put the hard top tonneau. You got to go down to the bottom row. Oh, actually, you got several of them that have it.
There's a few up there, but the white one probably shows it the best.
Yeah, it's got the hard top tonneau on it, and then at least they put the hard top tonneau when they do that, but still.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the point?
Right? No, agreed. But it's just the same things like you see like these Hondas and Acuras out here that people do. They put these big old spoiler wings on them, and they're like, look, they got these itty bitty supports. And it's like, come on, what? That's just so decorative. It's not even funny.
The Fast and the Furious influence is what we call it. It still goes today.
Fast and the Furious. That was talk about milk in a movie.
Let's see what we got. We have Nerf guns are greater than cars. Interesting. And let's see, the further north in California you go, higher prices. That is true because you go further north in California, it's actually more rural. But what's stupid is we have a shit ton of refineries here, and yet our prices are still the highest because they always seem to shut down the refineries when we switch over to our own special blend.
So what are you paying right now?
I think it was up near $5 a gallon again, maybe $4.50, something like that at the cheap places. I haven't filled up my car personally in probably about 2 or 3 months because the last time it got filled up, my wife did it. So
it's $3.26 here.
Yeah, no, we haven't been below $4 a gallon in years. We have a lot of different things that go against our costs. One, not only having our own blend of fuel, which sucks most of the year. Two, being that the real estate prices are really high. So these places they're paying, if you just own a gas station, the amount of the rent and stuff you have to pay on that land, everything else is higher. So you have to charge more to be able to get that. But also we have our own state taxes that are on the fuel instead of toll roads and everything else. And so there's like 75 cents a gallon or something like that in state tax on a gallon of gas. So that just automatically shoots you up higher too.
Jeez.
But then again, then they do all these. What's funny is like, so when we get these, it's supposed to go to take care of the roads, but then they use it for other crap, of course, like they always do. And then they've started, put all these incentives and everything else to get people off of them and get onto electric cars and stuff. And so now the electric cars are driving on the roads, putting wear and tear on the roads, but aren't paying fuel tax to upkeep the roads. Now there's less money in the coffers to take care of the roads. The roads are getting worse, and they want to raise the gas tax. And it's like, wait a second, why are we getting penalized because of these other people? And just now they're trying to figure out how they can tax the people with electric cars to pay their fair share. And I don't know, it's stupid.
Yeah. Hey, you mentioned earlier, what was it? Only slabs, I think it was. The magazine slabs for CBCS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they supposedly have new ones coming out, or
yeah. Well, they have it on their website that they do them and they have pricing for it, but I've just never.
I need to send in I forgot what year it was. The first Rampaging Hulk signed by Lou Ferrigno. It's in bad shape, but
People who
It's
make a
signed by him,
million
so I
a
need to get it
year
verified and
are
all that crap.
rich. Just buy more. If I made $1 million a year, I'd probably consider myself pretty rich,
Yeah, I would too.
even in California. Now, I might spend a lot more money. You're right, but $1 million a year is a lot of money.
Just live in a small town and you'd be golden.
Well, maybe you still buy stuff. Let's see what else we got here. I've not filled up in California in 3 years. Yeah, well, I wouldn't either if I lived in Oregon or near the border. Yeah, $2 a gallon cheaper. $2.89 a gallon, $3.69. It's almost like we should get away from fossil fuels. Well,
Almost.
potentially.
I mean, we
Got to
should be.
have something that doesn't just change one thing for another. I mean, yeah, you have right now the problem with electric cars is they're, you know, doing horrible things themselves with their battery technology, the battery type of batteries that they use, the lithium, mining, as well as the fact that the pollution that's being done from that process. And then of course you got all these batteries now that they haven't figured out how to recycle or anything else.
I mean,
Although,
I mean, if they would just put in the effort to do it, you could run a car on pressurized air. Yeah, literally, you could.
how are you compressing the air?
You'd be running on a compressor probably 24/7. But they had a miniature model that they
The
made.
compressor needs power.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to generate power. So you're
Yeah.
still in the same catch-22, right? Now, what was interesting, I did read an article this morning about a potential new battery tech that they're talking that could actually be. I don't know if the application really is for car batteries, but at least potentially for other types of lithium-ion battery replacement. And they were talking about that apparently they can make uh, really good batteries utilizing zinc and basically something from crab shells. Apparently, there's the chemical that's in shellfish shells, especially crabs. Apparently, they can utilize that. It makes a really good battery. It's like 97% efficient after 400 hours still, and has the advantage that once it's used up nowhere else, it the bio part of it biodegrades within 5 months, leaving behind then the zinc, which can then be recycled. Very interesting possibility with
That
that
is interesting.
potential on a tech, because they think that they could make it in pretty high quality quantities, inexpensively, and a lot of it being from recycled use from food byproducts and whatnot. So interesting. If you made $1 million a year, your cat would own its own house. That's probably not a bad idea. Get a diamond grill for your kitty. Interesting. Personally, if I made $1 million a year, there'd be a few of my comic books off my grail list would be checked off. So,
Yeah, for sure.
and if the cat's your top priority over some of your grails, Lady Fantastic, you're not really a collector. Or maybe you just love your kitty cat, I suppose. But yeah, over war going on over cobalt, exactly. Some of those batteries are crazy. So what else is going on? Yeah. Electric cars have been around a long time. That's absolutely true. It's not. It's just storage and everything else has always been battery technology has always been the limit.
This says that the cheapest gas in my area right now for regular is $2.89, and the premium is $3.39.
I think the last time we did a comparison, I think our prices are on level with Rob's when we did sort of the gallons to liters sort of comparison or whatever like that. Because we're around $2 a liter.
All right, so we'll do some math here. Hold on.
How much is a liter?
Apparently, right now, the current average price in California, according to the internet, is $4.75 per gallon. So let's go liters to gallons.
Thanks, Seth.
All right. So you are what price per liter? You said
Around $2 per liter.
so 2 times 3.785 is $7.57
Jeez.
per gallon. But hold on, AUD to USD
Times 1.4.
times 0.67 puts you, you're at $5.07 a gallon. So you're about 30 cents a gallon more than I am here in California.
Oh, shit.
Surprise.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
It took him this long to try and find the same shirt as Remy.
Bro. You know what pisses
And
me off?
hat. Wow, look at there.
I'm looking-
Twinsies.
I'm looking for that hat. I've got it on my head.
Hold on a second.
What's going
I
on?
was like,
Jeremy?
dude, this is so freaky. He actually stole my hat. It's on my head.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
You chilling, man. I was dressed like this all day today.
200
Well
right
done.
there, buddy. It's right there for the reach.
So it's cracking. Green Hulkster, what's up, man? First time on the stream with you, sir.
It's going well, man. Just chilling.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. I
How
think
much is your gas,
we-
DJ?
We might be officially old because we're sitting around talking about gas
In
prices.
New York.
The gas,
Yeah, what are you at a gallon there?
I want to say like give or take a few cents at $4.
Yeah.
Give or take.
So
Let's see,
right
the
now,
survey says current average in New York, $3.45 a gallon. Holy shit, that's not fair.
No, so I do 93. So it's whatever.
Premium?
90
That's
Yeah.
$4.28 apparently.
there you go.
But still, we were comparing base, so for
Yeah, the rolls only takes premium, so
Remy wins as far as gas prices go.
Oh shit, I'm out.
Oh, snap. It's so fantastic. I roll up to my cheap gas pump with a gun at my hip and
trident at your waist.
And then you're the one that gets robbed.
just black
Give me the
smoke
gas.
blowing out of the back of the car.
What you need is
It's
Uncle
another
Buck's
day
car,
in North
man.
Carolina. Hello, sir. Yes. How are you doing?
It sounds like a few of you need to go interstate just to buy fuel.
I don't get that because I don't to drive far to go get cheaper gas to drive back. You spent that in the drive.
Yeah.
that's what I used to always joke around here was like I get told because I'll go to the gas station right around the corner and I'll pay one price and I'll be told, well, over there the Costco is like this price. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna go over there and wait in line at the Costco to fuel up and then finally get my gas and I will save 5 cents a gallon, maybe even 10 cents. Let's say it's 10 cents a gallon. Great. I'm putting 10 gallons in the car. So I saved $1.
2. I put in 2, bro.
I
I'm the master of the $4.89 fill up. Every single time it's right under $5. That way I know if I'm negative in the bank, I don't get that charge. $4.89, thank you. I'll just do that a bunch of times. Oh, I'm going further than what I need to go. Let me do a couple of $4.89 purchases. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I was always that whole thing of like, okay, I know it's as a percentage, it looks like it's important, but when you factor it out, and you said, oh, I saved $1 by driving across town and waiting 20 minutes in line. My time is worth that $1.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like time is the most expensive commodity. You're gonna get that $1 back.
That's right. You could have edited a video, man.
Yeah,
And
dude.
Yeah.
you could have posted a short and made that $1 back.
You know what's funny? I was seeing when the gas prices went up, whatever it was a couple of years ago, when it was like astronomical, the
Mhm.
gas prices throughout the world, and there's some places like in Africa where it's like $28 a gallon, and insane.
Yeah.
That's where you need to get a moped.
Well, some of it's pretty remote and everything else too. So
I
Or a
drive
Tesla.
I drive a Raptor.
I've been wanting to start a moped gang for a while. So if any of y'all are in on it, we'll
Can
get
I be the-
jackets. It'll be great.
Or just
Can I
drive
be
a
the
freaking
purple one?
go kart at that point.
That's what we should do at Heroes, man. We should make go-karts like the Little Rascals and have a competition.
you sell box derby.
As long as Pocan Joe's not in it, because
No,
you'll end
do a
up
push cart.
you'll end up getting
No
run over.
motor. All
Yeah.
all
Well,
foot power.
soapbox
cart.
derby. They're all downhill.
Yeah, I'm down with the soapbox derby.
And what's really crazy when they put them on a slalom course, so that people will build these things and they got no motors and they just go downhill and you see them go tilted.
Look at this. Look at
No.
Pocan Joe.
He's gonna he's
Not
gonna
fair.
build a
I'll
Tesla.
put a fucking rocket on the back of his.
You're not allowed, Joe, because you'll get run over knowing you.
Oh my god, it's freaking cold over here. What the hell?
Scooter gang above a fat.
Pocan Joe's like a
great.
rocket is not an engine, and it's like
Yeah.
See, Joe is one of those guys. Like when I used to run a Cub Scout pack, and we created, we would do the annual Pinewood Derby where the kids would build their cars. We created an adult division. It was called the Super Unlimited, and the idea was that let the dads go crazy building their own car to be hyper competitive, and let the kid then they can spend all their time doing that. Let the kid build their own car and have fun, get that experience doing it. And we had some of the dads, man, that really got talented. Joe, I know, would fit right in with them, trying to design up ways to utilize compressed air cannon or CO2, cartridges and stuff to try to power do some kind of like quick start mechanism, all this weird stuff. People taking their stuff and having them computer. These guys were computer designing them and having them like, machine laid. These guys are nuts.
I would
I like
do
the
that.
go kart idea. I've always wanted a go kart, so yeah, let's do it.
Thank you. Oh, my lip was chapped and I smiled and it cracked. Great.
And then you just better put alcohol in it, which makes it even worse.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
There you go. Pack it. Yeah, exactly. Mason Shriners.
Oh, weird.
I see that.
Oh man.
I was just watching on Netflix. We Have a Ghost with Anthony Mackie and Jennifer Coolidge. I thought it was gonna be like a scary movie, like the parody movie type funny. It was actually like really good. I recommend it for to sit at home and give it a go. It's actually pretty decent. It's not a scary movie though. It's like a family comedy, and then it gets like really dark. So it reminded me of like a 90s Disney movie. And then at the end, it was more so like 1930s Walt Disney, his heart, how dark it got. So,
ooh, nice.
You got that, Remy.
I got what you're saying, man. I understood that.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
I heard that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's decent. And then we watched this morning because that's all we did today was watch fucking movies. Megan on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
The robot doll girl.
Yeah, was that good?
It was good so it was the unrated version. So in the theater, they had chopped it down to PG-13.
Sex doll.
They removed. No.
Did they have sex with the doll?
Did they have sex with the doll?
They didn't have sex with the doll? I don't know.
Not in the version I watched.
Oh, that's shocking. Nobody else thought about the sex doll one. Is every time I hear doll, I hear about robotics. That's the first thing I think of. They're like, Japan is making huge strides in robotics. I'm like, sex dolls. Easy.
Well,
that's the only. That's why they're doing it.
You got the real dolls, right? And then now you all get
Yeah, they're not. What is it? What we need a robot to pour your soda in a cup? No, they're making sex dolls. Everybody knows this.
Nerds need love too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make this robot who can drive the car for me. Oh, fuck that. You're gonna make a sex doll. We know what you're doing, dude. Come on, man.
Oh shit!
What?
Engineer builds a robot for the
There's
same.
a job that needs
Just
to be
learns how
done,
to
and
do
I'll tell you what
somersault.
the job is: sex doll.
How often do you clean that cavity? Is that like after every use or a few days, a few uses? Like, how often do you clean that cavity? Serious question.
Crazy. Make it self-cleaning. How about that?
Hey, there you go. Roberts looks like shit. They're on to me.
High pressure hose.
Just
Or
dirty
you get
ass
the
sex doll.
fembots
Rob.
from Austin Powers will be good.
Yeah,
Wow.
sex doll.
Birch says,
So what was the movie like after all that?
Oh yeah, sorry. You were talking about it. They don't have sex. I
sex
don't wanna watch
doll.
it. That's what I thought it was.
It was decent. Like again, it was like at home Saturday, just chilling, lounging around. They added a lot more violence. Well, this time you could see the violence. It wasn't implied, and it was like Chucky, like same shit basically.
Chucky, Annabelle, any of them sort of.
So it was basically my
dolls
kid's.
that are top
It's
ones.
basically a
Burke
kid's
wants us
sister
to
instead
talk
of my buddy.
comics.
Yeah, basically.
So
Talk
recently
comics.
I picked up
No, Burke, fuck
Young
you.
Lust.
There's one uniform between them.
Yeah, I picked up some comics too. Hold on. So recently I picked up Power Hour #1, Full Naughty. Is this good, Burke? Full Naughty, followed by Power Hour #1, the Masters of the Universe cosplay.
Nice.
Preview Naughty. And I have
mine
6
came in
more.
today too, DJ.
The what?
Mine came in today too.
Yes.
I didn't have the preview though. I had the I don't know what it's called.
Does it have the mad Spidey senses
The
though?
full-
No, it doesn't have
Yeah,
Matt.
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have a. I got a bunch of stuff. We gotta wait for the next. Let's talk about it.
You think they quit making guns after they made yours, dude? I don't think so, brother. Power Hour and Masters of the Universe. Shout out to B Shack. I just sold the X23, the full naughty X23.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You used it up, passed it on to someone else.
No,
You know that
You used it up, passed it on
did
to
you
somebody
clean-
else.
I cleaned it after though. I cleaned it after.
Clean and press it before you gave it out.
That's why you get the acetate version. That way you can wipe it off easy.
That's
I got
acid.
that. I got that Masters of the Universe, and then did you see the other Harley Quinn that came out where she's real thick?
Yeah, I got that one on the way too.
Yeah,
Remy,
I got,
Remy,
that one. That
you turned me out, Remy, to these covers. You turned me out. I was a
Bro, I get
young,
updates every Friday. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy another one.
dude. I was just a normal, innocent comic collector walking around with my pocket protector and my glasses. And then you said, yo, try these lady covers. And all of a sudden, I'm just buying these lady covers. And it's full naughty or nothing. Full naughty or nothing.
I just stick with the 1940s good girl stuff. That's,
I have lovely lady covers that I've collected in the past, but see now with this full naughty option that they have, because it used to just be like every now and then you get a side nip or something. Now they're like, no.
Yeah, now you get
this is new age. Yeah,
you got full nip, you got piercings, and then you got bush. Oh yeah, see piercings. And then you got that bush, even though it's covered. I don't know, but
That's supposed to look like Megan Fox. The face looks like Megan Fox.
Yeah, the face. Yeah,
I assumed it was Tomb
it's
Raider.
inspired.
one of her boobs weighs as much as Megan Fox, though. And so I've been getting these to. I'm gonna say a bad word here. To flip, because they're very desirable on the secondary market, which I've always like. I don't understand how people collect these.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Hey, for real.
Very desirable.
For real. Yeah, that you know what it is? That's like true FOMO. Like somebody's like, oh shit, I missed out. And the thing is, a lot of the book like these ones, super low numbers. It's like under 100 or like 85. Like
Yeah,
if
so,
you didn't get it, like
so I keep bringing up
sorry.
this one because it's like whoa. 50 print run.
Yeah.
50 print run, $35. So I have it on eBay right now at auction. It's at 70 something bucks. I bought another one, like Comics Elite, because I got them from Comics Elite on their whatnot. They're like, here's 3, like every week. Here's like 3. Here's like 3. Here's like 3. So I.
All right, so DJ's been giving out too many secrets currently. Tune in for another.
So gas prices.
You know what? You know what's so funny? When I was in Baltimore with Poke and Joe, I was telling him about something that I had picked up, and he was like, "Oh, really? Where'd you get that from?" I was like, "Oh, it was an online auction." He's like, "Oh yeah, what website?" And I was like, I don't remember." And he was like, "Oh, I get it, man." I was like, "Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I can't compete with you. I don't want to tell you anything."
Wow.
No, I think he had to. I saw him taking his jacket off or adjusting or doing something. So,
you should send that the one I sent you. It was a while back, but I sent it to you again, so you can send it to DJ. See what he thinks.
You're talking about the eBay book?
Oh, I think you found it on another site, but I send you the picture again just in case.
you're not talking about the Batman book.
Oh,
No.
It's
You're
something
talking about
Man,
totally different planet. Man.
It's a space between
yeah.
Man and
No, so I sent an offer for that one. I think I'm waiting for the reply on it. I wasn't. I'm not trying to get a crazy deal. I wasn't lowballing like that, but
lowballing. Which book are you guys talking about?
We can't even say it. The title is just not even. Can't even say it because of the title. So we just have to.
Vaginal Villains from Outer Space.
yes, yes.
Pretty close.
Hey! You know what? I don't know if I showed y'all when Iggy sent me that. That dude was serious when he was talking about what he used to draw.
The dragons?
That was for real. No, I got the aliens.
You got the aliens. Yeah, I got
the aliens.
Yeah, I got the aliens minus the word bubbles. Yeah. Tubular titties from the 5th dimension.
He's here. He's hiding.
Oh, there goes Rob. All right. I thought I offended Rob with my talk of bosoms.
I'll send it to you, DJ. There you go.
Oh, shit, dogs. Remy, make me big. Jesus Christmas. All right.
Now I'm thinking it's a different book from what I
the Mars Attacks parody.
You have to think about it.
I remember that. That's not the one I was thinking of.
Am I allowed to show this?
Yeah, go ahead if you want. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a high dollar book right there. High dollar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Because when he sent me that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta pick this up. And I think it was like, I want to say it was $200 somewhere.
Yeah, it's close to 300 or something like that.
First of all, my soul is burning right now from just typing in anal intruders on my phone.
Good grief.
Yeah. Porn bots are coming to his phone.
Can we see the last thing you searched on eBay, sir?
Yeah, right.
It was for Remy. It wasn't for me. Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
There goes that background check.
Oh shit!
But no, DJ, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, usually you can sell these at a pretty decent price.
Sorry, I gave it I gave some of the ingredients to the secret sauce. I didn't mean to be that vocal about it, sir.
No, it's all good, man.
I
get the update just like everybody else.
Dude, it's addicting. I see. Boom, live. Bing, bing, bing. 50 count.
Yep. You get that Thursday preview, and then the Friday, it's coming up. And I was like, all right.
Oh, I forgot I bought the Marilyn Monroe one. Oh,
yeah. I got the Marilyn Monroe on the way, too. I think it said, I don't know if it said it shipped or if the label's printed, but.
I bought the box set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I skipped out on? Did you see
the X-23
White Queen?
I skipped on the White Queen.
I skipped on the White Queen too. You know why? I didn't.
Not enough nipple.
No. So for me, it wasn't enough White Queen.
Really?
Like you couldn't decipher that it was. If I'm going to get the book, I want you to at least be able to tell who the character is.
So you wanted to have like diamond titties.
And with that, when she didn't have the dress on and everything, it was just a girl. And I was like, this. I don't want to have to explain it.
You think that's how the White Queen feels whenever she's going to get intimate with the fella? Where the guy's just like, oh, I'm taking the White Queen to bed. And then she disrobes and it's just like, you're just a girl. Like, get out of here. You're just a queen, not a white queen.
So the Marilyn Monroe is obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like that you get. This is just a chick on the book. And it's like, nah. It's not enough White Queen.
The one that was really terrible, I don't know if the rest of you guys saw it, was the Beauty and the Beast parody.
No, skipped it.
Yeah, I did say that one.
Yeah, it didn't tickle my pickle.
Mm-hmm. No, Beast looked terrible. I didn't like the full naughty version either. That was cheesy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm not randomly just grabbing stuff.
Yeah, you can't randomly grab those full naughties.
No.
You got to be very
expensive. It's gonna get too expensive,
and that's the trap.
Adds up. Especially if you buy like every single one.
Every week, every week.
Ridiculous.
Some of those full naughties are like $50-$60.
You have to be very particular when you grab those full naughties.
Mm-hmm.
Grab them by the naughties.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belle had more fur than the Beast on that cover. I'm sorry. There's children watching. I apologize. When you're very particular about something, very detail oriented.
With those art covers.
Yeah, Angela Bassett for older lady. Yeah. Sorry, Seth 11. I apologize.
No, you don't.
I was disgusting.
Savage Land Rogue. The new Taskmaster one actually looks pretty cool.
I've been picking
somebody
up.
Somebody posted that on IG.
The Marvel McFarlane toys. I need to start posting on some of those. I picked up Dr. Fate today. And I got Black Adam last week. I have Martian Manhunter and a couple other ones.
Remy's going to be the toy guy now.
Shout out to Legion of Comics. Toys.
Yeah. Legion of Comics, man. Oh, what do I got going on over here? I had bought. So I have a Mac, right, just for my music stuff. I had. So the battery expanded and kind of blew up in the thing, right? So I ordered another battery. What?
You got that bubbly battery?
Yo, the whole shit just boom. It just blew up. So I got a battery off of eBay. Battery comes in. I go to change the battery. So I got all the screws from the plate. I'm working on the screws on the battery. Everything's going smooth. Literally the last screw, the entire thing stripped. The last screw on the battery.
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I have to take a grinder to the battery. I mean to that last screw.
It's not like
you gotta get a bit.
It's not like you put an anchor in there, can you?
No. I'm about to call one of those girls from the Power Hour covers to come and suck that battery right out.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
What?
I thought you were going to talk about exchanging goods. You know, like somebody comes to fix the washer or whatever.
Oh, shit. What are you using? You're still bartering? That's what they do in North Carolina? Oh, shit. Oh, man.
Oh, you've stripped the screw in this laptop? Here, I'll get that out for you.
Suck it through a tube.
Get out of here, Tyler. Oh, shit. Anyway, so that's my predicament, man. I was in the mood to like play music and stuff, and My laptop died on me. I need to kind of figure that out somehow. No, Nick, that doesn't work. I tried the rubber band. I tried the everything. Literally the last resort is to kind of grind it up.
You just screwed the pitch.
Wow, Seth 11. Thank you. You just reminded me of my pooch that passed away, and now I'm sad.
Have you contemplated a really large hammer?
No, I can't do that.
Thor's hammer.
Oh, shit. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm looking at the laptop. I have it up there. I'm like, man.
Or, and hear me out on this one.
Sure.
Remy has a lot of experience with chainsaw unboxings.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Is it really much different?
I'll let you do it. I just have to take out the hard drive just in case. Just in case. I'm gonna remove the hard drive and the memory, and then you can have
It's
that.
so funny. Anytime I open one of those up, people are like, "Man, you did such a good job doing that." I was like, "Man, you wanted me to screw this up." Like, that's the only reason somebody watches it. They want me to just go, "Oops," just get sucked up and chops all my shit up.
Watching Remy unbox something with a chainsaw is like watching a air show. Like
You secretly deep down hope for
or
crap.
any motorcycle race, auto race, whatever. No one's. Are you really there to root for the cars to go around the track, complete the circuit, or are you waiting for the wreck?
I know, it's like, who watches NASCAR for the actual car racing?
All right, fellas, we want a clean race.
That's in the episode of Family Guy. That they were watching one of those air shows, and the planes were like that, and every time they got close and didn't do anything, you would just hear the crowd go, every time it didn't crash.
Boat races on the river, yeah, you're just waiting for one of them to flip over because you know it's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, that boat racing is wild.
Boat racing is one of the most dangerous sports ever made.
We're gonna get a really large engine and just basically skip you across the water. And every time you're skipping, you have no control.
Yeah, that shit gets crazy.
No, but yeah, boat racing. They should make a movie about boat racing, similar to the
Days of Thunder,
Fast and Furious.
Like one of those things with just boat racing.
top boat instead of top car.
Some guy buys like an old boat and he's sitting there scraping the side, like getting ready to puts flames on it.
Now here it is. I got an F-14 fighter engine. We're gonna drop it in there. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm not sure how I don't know how fast, but I think boats go faster, don't they? I feel like a 10-second boat isn't a big deal. It's gonna be like a 8-second boat or something. Like a 7-second boat.
So are we sailing or do we have motors? Like what like? Well, no fair. He has a motor. I saw it.
We were talking about jet boat racing, not the sailboat, not America's Cup. Jeez Louise, man, you rich fancy snob.
I'm sailing,
dude. I don't know. What are we doing? Oh my god!
DJ's get his crew together to go man the yacht and as they go around the bay, while the rest of us are going. Yeah, let's put a big old motor in that son of a bitch and see how fast we can get her to go.
DJ's got his pipe and his brain.
Look at Rob Fat Stacks. He's stubborn.
Oh, lovely. Look at this.
Drop the anchor. Drop it, win.
He's got a cigarette holder.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding like that with the
I said we're only buttoning one button on our polos.
My God, you put socks with your boat shoes? Oh, you savage.
I put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat over.
Sailing.
Yo, I was on vacation one time. Well, we were on vacation, right? Me and the missus. And on the beach, they had what do you call those things? Not canoe. Is it canoes? Kayaks.
Kayak.
They had kayaks, and then they had like a sailboat, a little mini sailboat thing. So I was just like, yo, let's take the sailboat. So we dragged the sailboat out, and then one of the workers comes and he's like, stop, what are you doing? I was just like, oh, I'm gonna take the sailboat out. He was like, do you know how to sail?
Sailboat?
Yeah, no. So he goes, do you know how to sail? I was like, no. He was like, ah. So he was like, come on, let's go. Yeah, then he took us sailing.
Yeah, it's not something you just get in and go.
I had no idea. I thought you go on and press a button and the sail goes up and then you go.
Dude, if you push a button that goes up and does that, man, that's a fancy one right there.
You got to do this thing.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea you had to turn butter.
You can take it back. Here, he gives you the pedal boat and says, here, you can have this.
Yo, dude. Yeah, they had those things, but legit, that's what I thought it was. It was gonna be something simple like the little pedal things. And legit, that was dumb of me.
I feel like that's gotta be the hardest. I feel like I would be able to navigate a rocket ship easier than a sailboat.
TJ, come on,
Like,
that's why you have a crew to man your yacht. So you don't have to know how to sail. Just because your crew sails for you while you're on the boat doesn't mean that you know how to now sail.
I have never flown a plane, but I can flip all the stuff up and pull back.
I've ridden on a plane. I can fly it. What's the difference?
I can fly a plane. Helicopter, no problem. But
literally flying a plane has to be the easiest thing, because in a movie, whenever you see the thing, it goes click, 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 zzz.
Right? But a sailboat you can't do by yourself. You got to have a whole bunch of people to help you.
I know.
Yeah, in the TV, the movie, all I have to do is hold the lever and make the thing look like it's sort of flat. Yeah.
Like, man, the staff.
Yep. In a plane, you got that thing that just does this and just keep it straight.
You set sail to Epstein's Island.
That's why I didn't say where I was on vacation.
Don't worry, they got the list.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I mean, I do remember the last company I worked for before my current company was a company.
Epstein Incorporated?
No. It was a company that made different types of experimental tech. One of the techs that he was working on was a self-stabilizing boat. So basically, when you were out traveling at speeds, it was on a pontoon system. The pontoons had sensors that adjusted for the waves, so you could go really fast, and the hull of the boat was super steady. You wouldn't spill anything while drinking your champagne or your wine while going real fast over the water, right?
That's
yeah, exactly. You could tell he was in a different category of person than the rest of his workers. That's what he was worried about designing. But he took us out he did take us out to the bay though for when they had the America's Cup going on out here, and get to see some of some of those yachts going by, or the sailboats. I guess they're not yachts. The catamaran boats and stuff going by. It was pretty impressive.
Man.
Crack whore. Wow.
Oh shit.
See, that's holster.
Yeah, DJ just got it too.
I'm looking it up. Oh, they don't have it?
What's fair market on that one?
It's funny. So I just searched crack whore comic, and a whole bunch of shirts came up. And the first shirt is, sorry, princess, yes. I only date crack whores. Sorry, princess, I only date crack whores. Yeah, just a bunch of sorry princesses, I only date crack whores.
Apparently that's something we don't know about. Nick, how about you? Do you know all about this crack whore stuff?
Speaking of crack whores.
Listen, I've been listening about 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm trying to decipher what the fuck is going on tonight.
you never been sailing?
I'll tell you what's not going on is comics.
Yeah, Nick, you never been sailing with the crack whore?
To where I'm going.
Hey, I can't wait to see Nick at Heroes. I'm gonna smack him with my white glove.
White glove.
Nick, remember when you disrespected me on that stream? Smack, smack.
Now bend over and try to relax.
No shit. No. Oh shit. Hey, Remy, break out the camera.
Easy. Hey Nick, you only got 9.5 left, brother.
I'll send it to you, Matt.
Yeah, that is the worst cutting technique I've ever seen. What the hell?
You gotta go search it. Well, you know
On
how
the underhand.
the real way that Nick lost his finger was somebody's sphincter troll.
I'm waiting for the Rob Fatsacks video of how to properly cut open something. Because
You've been opening your packages wrong.
yeah.
With your knife towards you.
Listen, I can open the hell out of a laptop battery though.
Oh, actually, that'd be a great video. Do it like Fire Marshal Bill-esque. Just taking that. Oh, you're taking your knife. Let me show you something. You're opening your place.
Wow. I'm deeply offended by that laptop battery comment, sir. That just hurt me.
I tried to help you out, didn't I?
No, I'm wow. I'm sad now. I'm gonna go. That hurt me, Nick. That hurt me.
Kylo Ren.
Wow.
I'm gonna go F myself with my 10 working fingers.
Wow.
I got the Clayton Crane cover version where he did his murder signature or his not infinity signature along the lightsaber in red and white and stuff. It's pretty cool.
What
Back before he became the joke of the comic book community.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that. Didn't some like news come up between them or something? Like what was those like leaked tax or something?
I don't know.
It's supposed to be a sex tape coming.
Ooh.
Something about something that they're beefing each other, whatever, trying
Who's
to
got a sex tape?
fighting over inventory or something. I don't know.
$100,000 owed, something like that.
Ooh. That the dude owes Clayton Crane or Clayton Crane owes the dude?
Clayton Crane and the Black Flag dude. They dispute who owes who. But
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
I don't care.
Did you see that, DJ?
I didn't get it. Like I'm looking at it and I was just like, I can't comprehend this gibberish.
Yeah.
He needs snot bubbles to
It
understand
was
it.
a back and forth.
Yeah.
Drama that you don't need to be worried about, buddy.
That's true. Wrong channel.
That's like comic book talk. Save that for another channel.
Yeah. Ugh. Gross.
Nick, can you tell us more about the sex tape?
She left me for Clayton. She said I have a small penis. All over my watch wall.
Terrible.
That's a guy who never been sailing.
Rob, this one is your fault, Rob.
Ah.
Oh, you went after the Niagara Falls.
Man.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice, dude. All right, you redeemed yourself for that terrible cutting job.
But you know what you got to do now that you have that is you have to send it when you go to send it to get graded. You have to send it up to Canada and have it graded through Canada.
And possibly signed.
Speaking of that, I don't have my slab yet, Spidey. Where is it?
I haven't sent it off yet.
All right.
Slabs.
I want it on Wednesday. It should be here by now.
Wow.
So obviously somebody doesn't want the extra treats put in with that kind of talk.
I want the extra. I actually told my wife, I says, we got candy. We might have candy from Australia coming.
The real caramello.
Nice.
After seeing Remy's response to the Tim Tams, like
Dude,
Rob,
I'll get in the block.
Favorite.
The
I'm sorry,
block's good.
biscuit.
The koala's so good too.
It's my favorite biscuit for sure.
Remy, you can get those here in the States. You know,
Now, still,
they're imported, but they're the same things. I started off as the original, but I'm actually come around to think that the caramel Tim Tam is my favorite right now.
oh really?
It's just a little bit of caramel. It's not like a bunch. It's just enough, just to add that little bit of extra flavor to the thing. I think it's great. But I will still love my dairy milk, my plain milk chocolate dairy milk. That's just my favorite of all.
I don't think I've actually had plain for years because I'm always like picking the different flavors.
Yeah, I see. I those are all fine and dandy, but I'm a purist when it comes to it. I really like it.
come on, dude.
What you finding? Bad things, little nickies on your Nicks books?
No, I mean no board. It was
Oh.
in between two pieces of cardboard, which is fine, I guess. But
Except that that's not great cardboard that they're using. But no
Nice.
bag. Oh, at least it was bagged, but still, yeah.
my first Phantom X, it needs.
You need to send them a video, sir.
Yeah, you need to send them a link to my video.
Yeah.
I gotta.
Why
I
you
gotta
an
work on
idiot?
that
Why
one.
don't you pack your shit like Rob does?
I gotta work on that one with the iron.
Did you see Comics by the Bay with that?
The
The
Coke.
cardboard was from like a soda thing.
Dude, I've seen those, man. I get them, and I get, like I said, I've got them. I got them with the DiGiorno boxes and just all kinds of stupid stuff. You're like, what are you really?
Packaging cardboard. Come on, bro.
Yes, yes. I am with you 100%. I love Cadbury Dairy Milk. We don't really, the stuff we get here in the States isn't good. Every time I go to Canada, or if I get somebody who sends me stuff, man, that's my jam. The plain old Cadbury Dairy Milk. That's the best.
I don't appreciate your disrespect for American chocolate, sir.
I didn't say I didn't like American chocolate. I said I don't like the American dairy milk, Cadbury Dairy Milk. Compared
I think
to the
everywhere's
international.
allowed to have it, but we gotta. I think we have to.
As Mad Spidey knows, we do have some decent ones. I sent him some C's chocolates and some Ghirardelli.
Ooh,
Ghirardelli is
Ghirardelli. Yes.
Whole line. Just walk
Dude, when
down.
I
Go to the gas station and just start grabbing stuff.
Yeah, stuff you get at the gas
Yeah,
station isn't
We
good.
can get the fancy stuff.
I got him the good stuff.
When I was in San Francisco for 2 days, for dinner, we had ice cream sundaes at the Ghirardelli.
Ghirardelli's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ice cream sundaes because I'm healthy. I'm healthy AF.
Yep. No, that's a great place, man.
Is that where they're based? California?
San Francisco, yep.
San Francisco.
Yeah, California has home to both See's Candy and Ghirardelli chocolates.
Seth 11 says you should have the Texas Cadbury milk, which comes with a gun.
It's my kind of candy.
Gotta have the Dr. Pepper when you're here.
You know what
But
I
I-
found? I think last year I found a place that still carried candy cigarettes.
I came across someone when I was in Montana not long ago too. I actually took a photo of it because it was a whole display.
Yeah, that's the same
well,
thing.
man,
I took a picture. I was like, I can't believe this.
Dude, if you guys ever want like old school like candy, I'm your guy. There's a spot in the city called Economy Candy. It's on Rivington and
Economy candy. I love it.
dude, and it has all the old school candy.
Has it got some penny candy? Inflation is not penny anymore.
I mean, they're not a penny, but they have everything. Like you can get the cigarettes, the I forgot those gums that used to come in the little wrapper. The
you see, we used
like
to do
green and orange,
the dipping sticks,
all of that,
and the pixie sticks. And
all of that stuff. Yeah, man.
See, I remember when I was really young doing the candy cigarettes, but then later on, I became actually a jerky snuff guy. And I remember actually, it was shredded beef jerky. You could put it in your lip and get the long jerky flavor. And I remember I had a roll of it. It was either that or it was the bubble gum by the foot stuff when they had the roll.
Yeah.
Either way, they looked like those containers.
Bubble tape.
Yeah, bubble tape. And I had like that in my pocket. And I was interviewing at the YMCA as a swim instructor and stuff. And the guy looks up, says, "You know, we don't tolerate tobacco use here." And I'm like, "Oh, that's okay. I don't do tobacco." And he's like, "Well, what's that in your pocket?" Pull it out and show him. Oh, it's just beef jerky stuff, man. It's like it's not tobacco.
Well, I'll tell you, I just Googled jerky snuff and some weird movie popped up.
Some 8mm shit right there.
That's one of my favorite movies, man. 8mm.
I prefer 9.
I prefer 9.5.
Oh, that's low hanging fruit.
I just finished watching Birdman.
Oh yeah,
I hated that movie.
It was a little weird to watch the second time.
But even if I only seen it once and it didn't grab me, what happens is whenever you like these movies, you have to see them before all the like critical fanfare comes out, because then that kind of sways you. So I'm watching it and I'm just like, yo, what the hell are they talking about? Like, whatever. This movie's terrible. Because I saw it when like 2 weeks after it came out in the theater. But that 8mm, yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, man. With a young Joaquin Phoenix as Max California.
Wow. I haven't seen that in a long time either.
Dude, that movie's great. And then that dude from who was on The Wire, that he was Machine. And then
The Machine.
yeah. Oh God, I love flattery.
I want to hurt them. Tell me I can hurt them.
Why do I giggle like a schoolgirl? Why are we giggling about snuff films and hurting people?
Hey, yo, Omar's coming.
There you go. That dude lived Michael K. Williams, maybe like 10 minutes from me in Williamsburg.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn royalty right there.
Yeah, dude. My a friend of a friend, I'm not gonna say he's my friend, but a friend of my friend was his dog walker.
This dude, you know.
Yeah. Was his dog walker, and he said that Michael K. Williams was a wild man. So he would go up. The cat's name was Edward. He would go up to whatever, go walk his dog, and your boy Omar would open the door, fucking in the buff, and be like, "Yeah, the dog's over there." It's like,
Trying to figure out where you want the. How about this?
oh, shit.
You just add them when they come
We
back.
don't allow blank screens around here.
Ain't gonna have none of that.
Fucking Texas.
What are you drinking there? What are you drinking there
film.
tonight, there, DJ?
Yikes. Yes, I watched that by myself alone. I realized it was a good call.
Serbian film.
Yeah. I'm drinking a straight up margarita, but we didn't have the normal brand of tequila that I usually drink, so we're drinking some random ass tequila. Then it's like
Slumming it with Jose Cuervo.
Yeah, that's random ass, but it is Jose Cuervo. I didn't want to like this anybody that drinks Jose Cuervo.
Hey, I keep it in the house. Buy it big bottles for cooking.
Yeah, I don't like Jose Cuervo.
I like to I use it when I'm sometimes when I make fajitas. I like to marinate my onions and bell peppers in the Jose Cuervo before I grill them up. And I'm not going to use the good tequila for that.
That's true. I love onions.
Just like I don't drink normal Jack Daniels, but I keep a lot of it around the house because I use it in my barbecue sauce. I use it when I'm sometimes to marinate onions. If I want to do grill up some onions to go with a steak, or sometimes I use it when I'm making beef jerky too. I marinate my beef jerky in my seasoning and bourbon or Jack Daniels. Give it a little bit of extra oaky flavor before we throw it on the smoker.
Hey, Remy got the good. Take a shot, Rem.
That Jack Daniels, that's also a good weapon too. That bottle,
the big bottle.
Hey, cheers, fellas.
I do prefer the more sort of, I suppose you could call it intimate sort of setting. Where
oh, word.
Who has the best barbecue? I don't. That's a question that can't be answered.
Shall see.
If you're because there's so many regional chains. I guarantee it's not any chain that if it exists in multiple states. And if you're talking about regional style barbecue, that's again open to your palate's interpretation. I love the fact that I live in California, that I can have. We do a lot of hybrid stuff. So the barbecue I tend to do tends to be Texas style, where I do it heavy, usually salt, pepper, a lot more beef, and I do it no sauce on the meat, and then sauce is a condiment that goes on the side. But when I do sauce, I tend to do like a Kansas City style sauce and stuff. I don't do a Carolina mustard or vinegar based sauce.
I appreciate the sauce on the side, sir. I'm not a fan.
I like the vinegar base, but I don't do any sort of slaw on it. That's not my jam.
I like the raw base.
Yeah, I mean the only thing I cook really with. So the only thing I do cook pork. I take it back. I do cook pork with sauce, but only like in the case of like when I'm doing a rack of ribs, it's a very, very light little bit that gets on early on, and during the cook process, it kind of caramelizes on top of it as a base. And then if you want more, if you want it to be a wet rib, you can go drown it yourself afterwards. And then pulled pork, obviously, after as you shred it, you're going to mix some sauce.
Making me hungry.
But I'll let people then get more sauce if they want.
I'm hungry now.
If I want it to be a wet rib, I'll just talk dirty to it. Ayo!
There you go. Then of course you'll do something. You do something great. You do barbecue tacos. You take some tortillas and you take some pulled pork and some barbecue beans and some coleslaw and a little bit of sauce on it and stuff, and do a little hybrid. I know you don't. You heard taco and you turned away, but
yeah, I'm such a baby. So we usually get like on Sundays we'll get barbecue, but I'll order like 2 pounds of brisket. So they'll deliver it. It's like 2 pounds of brisket. We'll split it up, and then I cut it up, and then with the little like King Hawaiian buns, I eat like 4 tiny little sandwiches.
Oh yeah, you do a little sliders. No, I'm not cooking at Comic-Con. We have no places have to do that. I've never used. Well, actually, I take that back. I have used liquid smoke once in a barbecue sauce to try to give it some smoke flavor. I hated it and I stopped using it. Awesome, Callie, that you're going to make it to might make it to Berkeley. If you do, look for me. I'll definitely be there.
What's that, Nick?
Anyway, Scotty Young.
Yeah, Scotty Young.
Target had T-shirts with that design on it.
Yeah, they don't. I got that one. Target T-shirts don't last.
They're from Target.
Ours do. Target came up, got heaps of T-shirts from there. Awesome.
That's a good idea. Schultze says, can we just have a YouTube comic book barbecue? Everyone brings something to grill or short box of stuff to trade and their favorite cannabis
product. Because when we smoke, we smoke.
Yeah, that sticky icky icky. You put it on backwards?
No, I just spun it on backwards so I could show everybody what was on the back.
Yo, the back is fire.
Barbecue sauce and comics don't mix. That's true.
Is it Silver Surfer 4?
Something's grilling the. Never mind.
Wow.
Silver Surfer 4 in the background?
Yeah, Silver Surfer 4, brother.
I thought I'd prefer that big design to be on the front.
Yeah, shout out to Davis Ryder. This was like Davis Ryder design.
It's still pretty decent size for a pocket one, though.
Yeah, so the pocket, like, it's like really, really big. The design here, which is cool.
Dude, I didn't even realize you had this shirt on.
Oh, for real?
That's what I said when he first rocked up. I was like,
that's all the hat.
That's what he said. Twinsies.
Yeah, dogs. And I have no pants on, so we're twinning it all the way.
I'm wearing pants. I'm actually wearing
pants. Oh, oops. I mean, I'm also wearing pants.
Remy did have a house full of kids over, so.
No, we went out. I don't do the house deal. Yeah,
excellent.
I will whatever.
Even more, you went out in public with a bunch of kids. Even more reason to actually wear pants.
Dude, this place was crazy. This was it was like one of those like trampoline places, but they had more stuff. Like they had this thing where you can like zip line on the ceiling. Like I've never seen that before.
Oh.
People are just ziplining over crowds. I was like, I don't know how this is legal. Like it seems.
Well, they're harnessed in; they can't fall.
You could spit on people. Well, drop a shoe. Like I was like, dude, there's so many things that could go wrong. Maybe not a shoe because they had socks on. But it was like you could just throw stuff on people. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, they had a hotel with like a big water park that had something like that with like a zip line over like all the arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, this had like all these. They had like it was like American Gladiator stuff where they had they were hitting each other into the big thing of foam, and I don't know, man. I didn't participate.
I'm just now seeing your message, Green Hulkster.
There, I'm sitting in my underwear eating potato chips and watching this. Well, there you go.
Oh, I remember this one. Wendy Whitebread, The Undercover. This is the only one I've heard of. Yes. I gotta get those.
Hey, so this guy didn't have AEO t-shirts. He only had hoodies. Your boy in Coney Island. You heard?
Oh, you went onto his website?
Yeah, I looked today.
But the t-shirts were sold out.
No, he didn't have t-shirts at all. He only had the hoodie.
A hoodie?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that?
So
I wanted to
ripping off
You
your
got splurge on
catchphrase.
the hoodie, man. Come on, bro.
He had the Puerto Rico Gorilla t-shirt that I think I wanted.
I have to go over there, man. If I go over there, I'll let you know. I've been wanting to go over there. So it's like this rapper from Brooklyn. He opened up a store that sells like t-shirts and hoodies and all this other stuff. So
Well, there you
and
are.
Nick claims he used to be from Brooklyn once upon a time, which
Don't disrespect me looking like Whoopi Freeman, you heard? Bing bong.
what?
It's all right.
Whoopi Freeman. Yeah. Oh, Nick.
Not everybody gets it.
Yeah, I gotta go over there. Speaking of t-shirts, I added a bunch of new designs to djlinks.shop. Yeah, I haven't did anything there. So if anybody wants to check that out, feel free. If not, I'll just go cry in the corner or something. Hey!
Very, very limited edition right there.
Yeah, it's you know, we're gonna take that down any day now. The hell is that? Oh,
A very old IG picture.
let me see. Put that back on.
Actually, I needed to go.
Let me see the IG thing again. Oh, that's not that old. I don't have them. Yeah. DJ Links. That is me in the building.
I should look. After I just got done doing the YouTube payout over to Comic Screen Cancer, I haven't looked to see whether or not the shops has anything that needs to be.
You're a good man, Robert. Fat Stacks of Comics. That's awesome of you.
I was surprised actually. Well, it was all because of the subscribers and the super chats. Really, it's not the ad revenue doesn't matter up to much. But
Yeah, I'm with you, Larry.
I do have hats. Fat Stacks merch has two different styles of hats. I have the Only Slabs hat, and there's a Henchman hat.
Yeah, I added.
Is
Tried
it
to get that going, and
that or
I was
that?
unsuccessful.
There's one of them is a snapback, and one of them is I forget what the other style is, but
A dad hat, like the one Spidey has on. Yeah. So I added hats today too. So it's a Link Squad dad hat, and then a snapback as well.
Yeah.
I can't do the flat brim shit.
Well, you can always bend it, but
some of them just don't work.
Does my flat brim offend you, sir?
No, because you can pull it off. I can't.
That's right.
With flat brim, this flat brim goes well on my sailing ship.
With your racing jacket and ascot.
Yeah. The nice thing is, it looks like the shop's getting a few bucks in there, and I'll let it go a little bit longer before I pull out of it. Before I pull it out and
How much
insert
for a
it.
used hat?
But the
I gave away hats. There was a giveaway. I think the 500 subscriber giveaway. We had hats.
Didn't you have like 16 of them?
I had a bunch of hats. Yeah, it was like we made hats. Like we put patches on them, and I had Superman and the Flash and Hulk and all kinds of stuff.
Well, gentlemen, I bid you adieu.
All
I
right.
gotta go do, and it was fun. But we're gonna do it again
Yeah, I
sometime.
appreciate it. Honestly, we'll probably cut it off a little early today. Anyways, I'm exhausted.
First of all, Green Hookster, I want to thank you for putting me on to Anal Intruders from Uranus. That's probably one of the greatest comics I've ever seen in my life. So thank you for that. I'm always going to. Your name is now synonymous with Anal Intruders. So
Wow.
Thank you, sir. Now, my goal wasn't to pick up any big books, but you know how I roll. I'll say, hey, I'm not picking up any big books. 2 minutes later, I'll look at you and say, hey, remember when I told you I wasn't picking up any big books?
I lied.
Poor Sully.
And with that,
Here you go, Spidey.
there you
That's
go.
Hey, look at that.
What's the back look like?
That's that Mr. Marcus hat, right, Nick?
It's got that.
Oh yeah, I can't handle the strappy bits.
It's
Look, you asked for a hat.
It's a-
Okay?
it's a-
Now you mean-
oh, you
Now
mean
you
you
made
want it?
it.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh,
want
like
fitted?
the look of that hat.
You want fitted? Is what you're saying? That
Don't
good
like
luck.
the
Well,
cartoon
either fitted
shoes.
or the I don't know what's the other one they call like the back of a trucker style hat sort of.
Okay, so that's this. This is the snapback.
Oh, so he wants a fitted.
Yeah, fitted all like that.
So they
Yeah.
don't have fitteds on.
Yeah, they don't
on-
have fitted.
I
But
like
this,
the
that's what this
fitted.
is. The henchman here is on a snapback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. That's all right.
Yeah. You can make that brim bend. You don't have to keep it flat.
Oh, okay. Awesome. All right. One of my next purchases.
Yeah, shout out to Mr.
Right.
Marcus.
See you guys later.
Later, homie.
Take it
Yeah,
easy,
mate.
bud. Thanks for joining, man.
Anal intruders from Uranus. Shout out to Green Hulkster.
Plan B from outer space. What?
Yeah. So I whatever. I'm Remy Q stunt double today, just in case anybody. didn't know.
I can't believe you're here the whole time. I didn't see that you had the shirt too.
That's the first thing I saw. I didn't notice the hat until
The hat's the first
second.
one I saw.
I
Well,
can
he
bend it
didn't
like
want to send me
Beckham.
the shirt. That was
No, I saw the shirt. I was just like, yo, this is right up Remy Q's alley.
oh yeah, it's awesome. Thank you.
Big shout out to Davis Ryder on the shirt. Cool cat, man. Cool cat.
Not to be confused with Richard Ryder.
Yeah, not to not to be confused with Dick Ryder. Yeah. Shout out to Dick Ryder though.
Straight from the pages of Anal Intruders, it's Dick Ryder.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. What's the plan here, y'all? Oh
Well-
shit.
Guns out. Guns out.
Just-
I didn't touch it. It wasn't-
Hey! What's up, bruh?
What up, brah?
Right over here, bruh.
Toys.
Boys.
Legion of Toys.
Legion of Toys.
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 Y'all filmed so much toy stuff today. On my
Shoes.
break.
Oh, so you got your OnlyFans site up then?
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised where I put them, Rob. Or you might be the only person not surprised where I put them.
See, I jump swimming in the water.
Oh,
Diddy,
snap.
diddy.
Toys.
Thanks, Delirious.
Shoes. These shoes suck. That's a pretty nifty. I can't.
It's his Predator hat.
No. Oh shit! It does. Over here. Over here.
Want some candy?
Behind those trees.
Over here. You got a big,
I see you.
said you got a big pussy.
Go round back. Flush them out. Flush them right to you. I'm
What's
not a
up,
fan.
Mark?
Oh,
I was gonna say I'm not. Me personally, I can't pull off a tank top, man. I'm too fat.
I can't either. I just don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm super self conscious. I'm like, oh my god, you can see my side boob.
I am too. I just don't care.
he's at home, not out in public.
The way that
No,
I
he-
figured it, like, I know people like have heard this and people say it, but if you ain't feeding me or fucking me, I don't give a shit. Like, and I do is the thing, but just putting it into practice, it just helps you not, when it all comes down to it. It's a Superman tank too, so it's super boy, but
It's always one of those things I always say. You know what? I'm not looking to pick up anybody. What do I care?
me neither.
I got two speeds. I'm either fully dressed or buck ass. I'm like,
Oh, y'all don't want to see me from the waist down right now. I'm free balling.
Jesus.
Straight up Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Doing the Ball Johnson dance.
Wow.
Swing
No,
low.
I got the gym shorts on.
Sweet chariot, coming to take me on home.
Seth, them kids do got me run ragged.
Titties.
It's also a work weekend for me, so it's rough in a good way.
Well, and it is 11 o'clock at night where you're at.
Yeah, luxury problems. You know what I mean?
I have to. Oh snap! It's I didn't know it was 11 o'clock. Shit. I was just
No,
like,
it's not. Don't worry about it, DJ. It's only 8 o'clock.
I was like, I'm only gonna be on for 5 minutes.
You're good.
9:55 by me.
See?
10:56 real time. The only time that matters.
Not the Mad Spidey.
Yeah, I'm not even going to start.
It's Sunday.
Mad
Sunday.
Spidey, he's back in time. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, what? It's like Tuesday afternoon, right?
Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday.
Oh,
The worst thing is I completely forgot is sometimes I'm so used to dealing with Romania, who's ahead of me, but in one direction. Then all of a sudden the other day on Friday, after I got done from my meeting with my Romanian team, I had a message in my inbox from one of the guys from the Australia side, and I went to respond to him, and he wasn't responding back. And I went, what the hell? And then I realized it was fucking Saturday in Australia, and I was like, damn it, son of a bitch.
Rob cursing all Australians.
I'm used to it.
He just puts it's when you're dealing with such extreme time zones, it's simultaneously it's sometimes it's confusing.
You almost need like a permanent world clock of certain times that you need to keep a check off on your screen.
Well, my work calendar does have multiple time zones on it. They keep track of things, so when I'm planning meetings and stuff. But for the most part, I'm either dealing with West Coast, East Coast, Romania, and UK. And Romania and UK, and I can convert no problem from West Coast and obviously East Coast. But Australia is just goes the other way, and I very seldom deal with the APAC region. That's usually managed by another division of our company. But
yeah, these hats are kind of a bummer. Like I was excited about them. I'm looking at them and see this hat I wear, how it has the design off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had this hat for years, but the ones they give you such a small area to work with on like you can't really offset it like that. You can put it over here like kind of center, but like that's lame that you can't put it off to the side. I like them off to the side.
Seth, I don't know.
But they don't give you enough height either to do anything cool center,
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
Such a little window. At least it looks like it. One of the
it also depends on the design, I suppose. Things like that.
Well, there's limited colors too. You don't have as many colors that you can do. So like if I try to upload my normal logo onto the hat, it doesn't come out because it's got too many colors on it. So it converts it down to you have a maximum of 6 colors. I think this.
Yeah, and what's awkward? I was wondering what was that. I uploaded my logo and it looked like it put the colors up there. All my colors fit.
Yeah, but
all 3 of them.
Yeah,
white.
That's why I just kept it simple with I said, okay, then this I'm just going henchman, and I'm going to do it with the only slabs and be simple. I don't have to worry about.
We got a secondary, we got a primary, we got white.
Hi, Spidey's powder tumblers.
What? Oh, Schultz is daring to allow us to grade Ant-Man on an A, B, C, D, E, F's, or not E, I guess A, B, C, D, F school grade.
I give it a C.
I would have given it a C when I left it. I give it about a C- now because it was clearly forgetful because I forgot a lot of it.
You know, it's funny. Like we said yesterday on In the Mix, which is every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm liking it more that I think about it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm a C+, B-.
Would you watch it again then?
100%. I can't wait. That's the only one that I can't wait for it to be released to watch it again.
I'm just probably going to not.
I give most things a rewatch.
I used to. Things. Yeah. I think I realized that I stopped with ironically Far From Home. I haven't rewatched that yet. Like I bought a digital copy like before it was available on disc and turned it on to watch it and wandered off and never going like it just didn't pull me back in. I don't know why. Normally I at least go back to like the big endings and the action scenes and stuff. And I don't know why I haven't gone back to it. I enjoyed it. Like I just haven't returned to it. I don't know. I've watched Top Gun about 50 times now, though.
To see if it was real.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, super CGI. It's crazy. The entire thing was green screen.
Whole damn thing.
The whole
For
thing.
God's sake, I've
Even his
seen
outfit was
Avatar
green
2
screen.
3 times.
Oh, I feel bad for you then. Sorry.
I don't.
F that movie.
That movie was an A+.
You know, there's no yoga hosers, but
It's no yoga hosers.
Oh my god, that was the worst yoga hosers, dude.
I know it's the worst, but I still enjoy the hell out of that movie.
Nothing wrong
Worse,
with that.
worse than Walrus.
Well, it's
Yoga
completely
hosers was
different.
worse than Tusk. Yeah, it was worse than Tusk, in my opinion.
The difference is I went into yoga first time for me. Why I love it. I mean, when I went into it was I had seen an interview with Kevin Smith about it first, and he was saying that basically it was an homage to Full Moon Studios. And once I went into it, understanding what that was, I was hooked because I love those cheesy movies that like Full Moon Studios put out. And when I go in there, I was exactly what I saw. I saw, yeah, this is definitely Full Moon Studios type stuff. Dig it, just great.
I love Kevin Smith as a person, as a personality, as a fanboy, as a member of this community. As a director, he is terrible. Terrible. And it's like it almost makes me sad. So when what was the last Jay and Silent Bob movie?
Oh yeah, reboot.
Yeah, reboot.
Yo, so I was just like, that's when I was all about Kevin Smith. I was watching Fat Man Beyond, all that stuff, all his YouTube stuff. I went, oh my god, I bought it and legit. And I'm sorry to say this, I shouldn't have done that. Yo, I took it once it was over. I took it Blu-ray, threw it in the trash. I was like, never
Really?
again. I hated it. Every single moment of it, I hated it.
I love it.
Well, that's the difference between us, Rob. That's why I'm on a sailboat on the weekends.
That's true.
Especially since you got it for free after the DJ threw it out.
No, you enjoyed it?
I've rewatched it so many times. It's not even funny.
Oh, shit. Maybe maybe it's just me because I have a particular taste. But I hated it. Like I did not find it funny one iota.
Because all that, especially at the end, I mean, I get all misty eyed, all the father daughter stuff at the end and stuff, and just man,
maybe it's because I hate my daughter. So
well, there you are.
Could be it.
Yeah. Hi, Daz.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like I mean,
there are parts of it that are stupid as all hell. Don't get me wrong, but
legit, I just tossed it in the trash, and just a waste of money.
All right, well.
Trash.
That's why they make different movies. Different folks' strokes for different folks, right?
Wow.
What?
I'm watching what Tyler's talking about.
What is Tyler talking about?
Boston hit a 3 to go up with 1.7 seconds.
Oh,
Then they
basketball.
inbounded, and Embiid hit a 3/4 court shot, but he held it too long, like a half second too long.
Oh, sports ball. Ah.
Is he still playing for Philly?
Embiid, yeah.
I was looking at tickets the other day for the Nets.
You're going to see the Nets?
You didn't want to just buy the team?
No. No, I was like, the missus wanted to go to a game. But whatever. I was like looking at tickets. The funny thing is, at the Barclays Center. So I've been to a bunch of Nets games, but I always go with my brother-in-law, which he's a professional boxer, and he's sponsored by one of the like dessert companies that are in the Barclays Center. I think it's called Bake by Brooklyn or Bake from Brooklyn or some shit. So every time we go, we sit in a lodge thing, and it is like the seats are terrible.
You're talking about like a box?
Not a box, the lodge. So it's like you have the boxes, right? So the lodge is like you sit there, and it's like you have a section, and it's like a section of 8, and it's like just a long ass table where you're facing the court. And it's like you have a table, and then you can eat, and you have your food there, whatever. It was terrible. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump off, fellas.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop too.
I'm being beckoned. I don't know if we need to cut it off or if y'all want to keep going or how you want to swing this.
Rob and I can keep it going, or one of us can keep it going.
Spidey swings both ways.
If the East Coasters are hopping off, my dinner's about to arrive.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'm about to go make sweet love
Tonight.
to the night.
I do prefer the more sort of, I suppose you could call it intimate sort of setting where
Yeah, I enjoyed my time.
I guess that would leave Mad Spidey and Nick. I mean, all right.
I'm gonna go play with toys.
Go ahead and shut her down, Remy.
I'm going to shut it down then. I appreciate y'all for joining us. Thank you for everybody in the chat. Thank you, fellas, on the panel. Check us out next time. A little shorter this week, but we'll definitely keep it going. So, thank you for your patience and not being there last week. But I'm going to close this out to something a little different this time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got something?
I was gonna make a special request.
Go ahead.
Why did you make me big?
Because you're going to make a special request.
I wanted to get in person live.
Remy, get the bear out.
Yeah. Come on,
Get the bear. Get the bear out.
No.
bow down, bitches. Gobble, gobble, whack, bitches.
Bow down, bitches.
Jerky snuff.
Oh.
All right. I'll play us out.
Closing time. Time to roll to Chili's and chow down with my fucking boys.
I do prefer the more